Oh, that's great, Dave. That's fine. We'd love to have you do that, but have you ever produced a television show in your entire life? And I said, oh, yeah, like I guess the Tony Awards happened by accident, year after year after year. So anyway, they tossed about $60 million my way, and the result is a little something we call the high life. Here, take a look.
It's the 1950s.
We are the future.
And here in Pittsburgh, life is pretty good.
It's a cruel, ugly world.
That's me. My name is Emmett, and this is my buddy, Earl.
All you need is a gimmick in this world.
I understand you're selling unlicensed Crockett hats.
And the money comes flying in like a horny rooster.
It was a simple, more innocent time.
They're coming! I see a squad car!
The high life is about a world of people who believe in the high life, the Eisenhower years in the 50s. The show is about what happens when these people run up against the real world.
You blew all the vacation money?
Every last cent of it, plus a little extra. Poof, gone history.
On what?
Rock salt.
It's about a couple guys in Pittsburgh just trying to, you know, make their way through life as best they can. One guy's terribly concerned about the way they do it, the other guy's not, and he's, you know, looking for shortcuts all the time.
What do those half-wits at the barbershop do for charity?
They fundraise for the blind.
The Tire Palace.
Heart disease?
Well, unfortunately, my present schedule does not permit charity work.
Excuse me, your schedule?
Between this place and the track, I barely got time to take care of my own business.
The logic of a farm animal.
Oh, I don't know. He's pretty funny.
That's
I mean,
okay,
yeah, it's a real good balance.
No, that's a good way to put it. Like, he's the buffoon kind of character, and I'm more or less the, you know, the likable sort of...
The leading man.
I'm sitting in the middle of a restaurant, eating a lamb chop, and suddenly there's a hand grabbing me. People were looking. I think I did pretty well under the circumstances.
Emmett and Earl, who own the storage company, keep getting themselves into trouble. So that's always the sort of catalyst for getting into racism or poverty or you know, anything big. And then all these characters who come in are all just wacko.
Ice cream, everyone likes ice cream.
Are you a communist?
My head itches, so I'm gonna go sit in the alley, okay?
All right, boys. Who's your pal?
I'm the gatekeeper, basically. I give them horrible advice, and they take it and go on their adventure. I usually know somebody. I've got a buddy.
I got a buddy. I got a buddy. This guy, Putty.
It's not always the best wisdom, but it's
Digger Reese runs a cemetery up on the hill. May be able to cut you a deal.
Great, Rudy, give old Digger a jingle. I got a funeral to plan.
To Digger.
To Digger.
To Digger.
Rudy's Top Hat Lounge, I think, was the working title for a long time.
The original concept of the high life was just to name the show Claude, and they were going to have 8 different episodes of half-hour shots of my face.
We're having a few problems on the set.
Hey, bud.
You know, I mean, just turn that off.
A11, take 1.
What it is there's some egos that are just raging. Turn the thing off, will you?
And action.
There. Screw polio. My sanity is a new charity around here.
I have to agree that Irene and Doris have been...
Basically, the show is just something that Dave's accountants called me about, his business people. They said he needs to hide a little money. Could you, like, whip up some kind of show? I said, fine. I honestly don't think Dave knows anything about this show. I don't even think he has cable, quite frankly.
To America, the greatest goddamn country in the world.
The High Life, a new series premiering Saturday, November 9th.
Only on HBO. And by the way, if you like the new series, please try my line of frozen yogurt, available at fine supermarkets everywhere. Thank you.
Sing along with Adam Sandler. He's performing all his mega hits. It just might be the most fun you'll ever have at a rock concert. The HBO Comedy Hour. Adam Sandler, What the Hell Happened to Me? Coming up next on HBO.
All killer, no filler. HBO Comedy Half Hour. This week, Kathy Griffin.
I have a sexual agenda and it's go, go, go. Woo! And that's how Kathy met her husband. I have a lot of anger toward downtown Julie Brown. I cannot stand her because she's lived here like at least 15 years and she's still got the fake Cockney accent, which I don't buy for a minute. I'm so naughty. Boom!
HBO Comedy Half Hour. Premieres Friday night at midnight on HBO.
I had a beautiful wife had a beautiful home. We had a perfect life together. But underneath that clean, white surface, there was the stench of decay.
Dr. Alan Feinstein is beginning to feel the pressure of running a very successful dental practice.
Extract.
Extract what?
All of them. Open wide.
Corbin Burnson is The Dentist. The Friday world premiere at 10 on HBO. Major Motion Movies.
There now. Better?
There's a new bachelor that's come to Brooklyn.
I'm Max.
Vampire. And the ladies are just dying to love him. But there's only one bride that he craves.
I would love to have you for dinner.
To have, to hold. And if he gets his way, take to the grave. Eddie Murphy, Angela Bassett, Vampire in Brooklyn. Premieres Saturday, October 26th on HBO.
Familiar faces that care. Hey, it's me, Gary Shandling. I'm here at a sports bar to make a point about taking a chance on new things, because I've never been to a sports bar before, and I'm really having a blast. And I wanted you to try watching Bob and Dave on Mr. Show, because I've seen it, and it's a great show. It's funny, it's hilarious. You gotta watch it.
Mr. Show with Bob and David premieres Friday, November 15th, only on HBO.
Gary Sanders! Hey, close enough, man.
HBO. Something special's on in October.